And I don't need nothing for this podcast. I just show up.
Right. Eric, hello.
Hello, Ricky.
Hello, Ariana Grande.
Wow, Broiana.
Ariana, yes, because you're my bro.
That's me. I'm your bro.
So this is episode 3. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we would make it to episode 3.
I knew we would make it to episode 3.
You knew it. I love that positive spin on it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so I've got some exciting stuff to talk to you about.
Okay, let's hear it.
I figured since there's so many things that I see in a week, I
Mhm.
figured I would do somewhat of a like trending topics.
All right, we'll see if I know any of these already.
All right, so the first one, Spotify and Universal Music Group announced on May 21st that they're working on a new AI-powered tool that would let fans create their own covers and remixes of songs. Did you hear about this one?
I did not hear about this one, but that's not surprising given that everyone wants to add AI to their apps.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So the feature will launch as a paid add-on for Spotify premium users. Artists and songwriters will choose to participate, and then they'll receive compensation when their music is used.
That's interesting. Okay. I don't actually know how successful that's going to be because I feel like it's similar to like Apple News, where it's like Apple News is like its own service and then they pay out like the different people that participate in Apple News based on like how many people see their articles or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's interesting. And also it's like, why would you pay for something that you could just do for free if you're already using any of the other AI engines?
Yeah, and it also is like I think you want the like artists are going to want control over that for sure.
I would say some artists. Others, they're going to just go for the money and go for the, more promotion, right?
Yeah.
For themselves. All right. The other thing I saw this week was, is there too much music? So Billboard published this article. So according to Luminate, a music data and analytics company, more than 100,000 songs are uploaded to streaming services every day. That's a huge number.
Yeah. Yeah, it's reminiscent of like the stats. I don't know what the stats are actually for like YouTube, but it's like every second there's X amount of hours of video that are uploaded and it's just sort of insane.
Many of these tracks are receiving little to no listens.
Yeah.
And some of them are not even music at all.
Yeah.
Some of it could be white noise, sleep noises.
Yeah, I feel like everyone there's probably like 1,000 YouTube channels out there that are like how to fully automate and make passive income with Spotify and these 4 easy steps. Step 1, get this tool to make you an album. Sign up to be your own record label. Step 2, upload that. Step 3, download all the stuff.
Yeah. Billboard was saying in this interview, the challenge isn't like storage space, but it's like, do we charge these artists for uploading so that you kind of like cut down on the amount of audio waste, if you want to call it that?
Yeah. A lot of services do that, right? They'll charge a nominal amount of money, like input your credit card and give us $1. Not because they want your dollar, but just because it's it cuts down on all the spam.
All right. And then the other thing is Ariana Grande released a new song, Hate That I Made You Love Me. And I wanted to talk about this one as another little trending topic because it's receiving a lot of like mixed reviews on the internet.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I think she's trying to experiment. She's being vulnerable on the track.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I support that.
Me too.
Yeah. Do what she wants.
Do what she wants. All right. Speaking of Ariana Grande, she wrote this song with Max Martin.
Is this our main topic?
Is a transition into our topic.
Great.
Clap if you like ABBA. All right, I heard it. So today's topic is on Swedish pop.
Okay. I think I know nothing about Swedish pop. I'm assuming when you say clap if you like ABBA, that's because they're Swedish, but I didn't know that. Are they Swedish?
Oh, they are.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Let's see if you know some other Swedish artists.
Okay.
Ace of Base.
I know Ace of Base. I did not know they were Swedish.
Robin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zara Larsson.
Really?
Avicii.
Okay, Avicii.
Galantis,
Oh, okay.
Tuvelo,
Tuvelo. Okay.
Tovlo,
Yeah.
however you want to say it.
Yep.
And then this one, I squealed yesterday when I was doing research on this topic because I completely forgot.
Yeah.
But our girl Leon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
And so this is why I thought it was an interesting topic to talk to you about, because it's so funny that a country smaller than Texas has quietly taken over the music industry.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like you ever play the New York Times Connections, where you like they give you like a whole bunch of words and you have to like figure out what's similar. I feel like I would not have put all these artists together, but I can see how they would all have a similar vibe somehow.
Because they all make great music, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
People have said that Sweden has helped produce and maybe shape the sound of pop music.
Okay.
So when you think of hubs of songwriting, you might think Nashville.
Sure.
A lot of music comes out of Nashville. You also think Los Angeles.
Yep.
The other hub is Stockholm.
Okay.
And so that's where a lot of hits are written and produced.
LA is a hub because it's just like a creator's hub. I feel like it's like Hollywood. I feel like there's a lot of talent that's there. Mm-hmm. And so I can understand how like LA became a music hub. How did Stockholm become a music hub?
I can give you a little like timeline if that's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the 1970s, ABBA came onto the scene and people loved their songs, you know, Dancing Queen and Mamma Mia.
Okay.
And Gimme Gimme. Those songs are huge because of the melodies.
Okay.
Like I just named those tracks.
Yeah.
And I bet you can sing the chorus for me.
Yeah.
In the 1980s, Europe.
Yeah.
Do you know that artist?
Oh, I thought we're not talking about the landmass.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Roxette's It Must Have Been Love, but It's Over Now. Mm-mm. You know that song?
Mm-mm.
So those are just like rock ballads. You hear these huge songs and you're like, who are these artists? Like, and America is obsessed with them, right? The whole world is obsessed with these songs.
Sure, yeah.
I think it was the 1990s that really changed things.
Okay.
And it was because of a man named Dennis Pop.
I don't know who that is.
He's basically the Obi-Wan.
Yes, okay, I do know. I understand that.
Okay, and I'll explain who his Luke Skywalker is later. Okay, but he created Cheiron Studios, and it was basically this hit factory.
Okay.
Which produced songs for Ace of Base, NSYNC, Britney Spears, the Backstreet Boys.
Really? His studio?
Yeah. Dennis focused on 4 main things, which was an instant hook, clean production, emotional simplicity, and then the melody above all.
Okay.
And so when you think of songs from Britney Spears, that melody you can think of instantly.
Uh-huh. Okay, so my question is, these things seem very obvious, right? So it's like instant hook, good melody, emotional resonance. What was the other one?
Clean production?
Clean production. Like, I feel like any producer that's like, okay, I want to sell 1 million of these songs, how do I do it, would come to that conclusion. Why was no one else doing it? Why was he successful? Like, why is he known for this?
I think he just had win after win, hit after hit. He was just producing so many.
So just execution.
Yeah, and I think it's hard to answer that question now because I think as I continue on with today's discussion, I think we'll learn that Swedish people do it better.
Okay.
Dennis Pop mentored a man named Max Martin.
Okay,
and he's known as the man who established the DNA of modern pop music.
Okay. I feel like listeners will be like, okay, these two people are just talking about music. They both clearly know about music. The only reason I know Max Martin's name is because before I started dating you, I feel like I didn't even know that Spotify had like a section where you could go and see the credits. But I feel like the very first thing you do on a new song, like for New Music Friday, is you're listening to the song, and you pull up the credits and you're like, okay, who did this? Ah, yes, and so I feel like you have a really good pulse on like the energy of some of these producers, because you're constantly looking at the credits. And Max Martin is someone who you like say all the time, who you see in the credits all the time. You're like, oh, Max Martin was part of this or something like that. So that's why I know the name.
Yeah, I did that this Friday when Ariana Grande's song came out. She was the sole writer on the song, but it was produced by Max Martin, who she's worked with multiple times on many albums. He's also worked with Taylor Swift, The Weeknd.
Okay. So protege of Dennis was
Yes, so
Max.
he's the Luke.
He is the Luke. Although, spoiler, Luke becomes Darth Vader. So where's Max Martin on this train? Does this metaphor hold up, or?
I don't know. I just was in the early stages of it. I didn't know you were going to poke a hole in my.
No. We can just say this is episode 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars. This is before.
This was before we got some questionable characters.
That's right. Okay. Cool. Is he?
Me didn't know you were gonna.
We miss Jar Jar. So is Max also Swedish?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Sweden, lives there, Stockholm, like that's his home base. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he trained with a whole bunch of other producers, and so he learned the tricks from Dennis Pop.
Okay. What he's producing, is it an evolution? Does Max have his own sort of vibe, or is he just like reheating Dennis's nachos? Like, is it an evolution, or is it the same? Is it the same recipe? Hook, emotional resonance, all those other things.
I think when you talk about evolution, I mean, you go from songs like Baby Hit Me One More Time from Britney Spears, and then Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Those are two different vibes.
Yeah.
But earworms.
Yeah.
I think no matter who he works with, I think they have an influence as well.
Okay.
He will work with them, and it's a collaborative effort. You can hear that there is intention.
So I actually have an even broader question now.
Okay.
So I feel like if you're not really into the music scene, you might think that like this is a Taylor Swift song. Taylor Swift made this song, right? She wrote this song. So
which you might think that because that is definitely what she stands on.
Right.
So she speaks about, I wrote this song.
So then in this conversation, we're talking about Max Martin, sort of like he was the person that brought these songs into existence. It was him who was like, okay, it needs to have clean production. It needs to have a hook. It needs to have this. So where's the line, the delineation between like the piece that the artist, the name, Taylor Swift is responsible for versus the producer? Like, where does that fall?
Yeah, I could say that Taylor Swift's music changed when she went into the pop world.
Okay.
So prior to 1989, we didn't have pop Taylor. We had more of a country Taylor.
Okay.
And so you saw that those catchy pop hits were influenced by Max Martin because she sought his creativity. She went to go work with him. And I think you see the same thing with Ariana Grande. She didn't work with Max Martin in her earlier albums.
Okay.
And then she teamed up with him, and you noticed that the sound changed and she received more #1 records. But to put in perspective his impact, he has written or co-written 29 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles.
Okay, so when you say co-written, I mean, is that what's happening? Like what's the typical dynamic producer artist relationship? Like is Max in the room when they're writing and recording, and like he's in the studio behind the computer and they try out a lyric and he says, okay, I actually think it should be a little bit more like this, and then like he sort of works with the art, like I guess like a typical producer relationship. Is that what it looks like? Or
I think it could look a number of different ways. From what I've heard from different artists, I think I just watched an interview with Ryan Tedder from One Republic, who was talking about what a room might look like.
Okay.
We've seen videos of Taylor Swift working behind the scenes with Max Martin on her albums. She likes to record those moments from their sessions. She's like, hey, I have this idea in my head of I just have these like words, or I have this song title.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, okay, I have this beat. And he's like, well, what if we did this?
Oh,
and sometimes they might present just a rough line of like, I have this beat that I thought was kind of cool. What do you think of it?
Yeah.
And then
Taylor's like, oh yeah, I got some lyrics for that.
Yeah, I think we've seen also videos of like Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. I guess it's like mumbling. So say you hear a beat and then it's like, and they're just kind of talking gibberish.
Yeah.
But then later on, they can put words to that gibberish.
Yeah.
So everyone has a different creative process.
Okay.
Max Martin will come in and I think he has multiple hats.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because the technical job of a producer, you could say, then tell me if this is accurate, is that like the technical job is like literally to just like edit the music file, right? And that's like maybe what you could pay an off-the-shelf producer to do. But a good producer has sort of a broad purview over the entire production. And is that right?
Yeah.
Am I getting that right? Like what differentiates Max Martin as a good producer compared to all the B-list folks that are out there?
Yeah. Let me answer the second question. I think he's got an ear for a hit.
Right.
For a song that has longevity. A song that could be on the top of the charts.
So sort of like a good director of a movie.
To produce something could mean, say Taylor Swift wrote this song and it's 80% there. There's so many things that he could tweak. And that's why we get the great songs that we get. We have Max Martin. We talked about him and how he's had a huge impact and kind of this like hub that Sweden has become. I think some other things that I thought was like really notable is Spotify. It's also established.
Yeah, that's funny. You're right. And they've really held their own against Apple Music.
Right. So that's why I'm saying like this small country has really just taken on the music industry.
Very interesting, Ricky.
I mean, anytime I see something from Sweden, I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to keep my eye out now for that.
Let's clap for Sweden.
Clap for Sweden.
All right. What have you been listening to, Eric?
So the song that I've had on repeat this week has been Homewrecker by Sombr.
Yes.
I'm a sucker for syncopation, I feel like. And that song is just like, it's really good. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't actually feel like I have a great vocabulary to describe music like you do, but it's very catchy and it's good. Maybe you can tell me why I like it so much.
It's groovy and it's alt rock, but also kind of feels nostalgic.
Yeah, it does. He puts that filter on his like on all of his vocals.
And I think the other thing that I kind of mentioned to you while we were listening to it is the ooh.
Yeah.
It's just a scale.
Yeah, and it's like it just like tickles that part of your brain that
it like, does tickle.
It's very satisfying. Yeah.
You're like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to him. He did perform at the American Music Awards. I think he performed that song and people didn't like his performance.
Really?
I don't know. I think he's good.
Yeah, I think he's good. Okay.
Everyone needs to stop being negative.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm trying to pick my song. I was not prepared. All right, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do 2 songs again.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously, Ariana Grande, Hate That I Made You Love Me.
Really? I mean, it has been on repeat in this house for the past 48 hours. Yep.
We are an Ariana household. We stand for her. I'm still trying to get those tickets to see her when she comes to Austin, Texas, Moody Center.
You can't see Ricky's face right now, but his eyes are wide and he's got a big smile.
I will mention it in every episode until I see her.
Yep.
Again. I've seen her like 5 times now. But anyway, just love the song. I don't know. It sounds like Labyrinth coded.
Labyrinth meets Weekend.
Yes, it's moody. It's haunting. You know, she didn't do crazy vocals on the track. which I think was intentional. I think she's trying to show off a different part of her voice, this lower register, and it sounds personal. I think she's wanting you to listen to the lyrics. Okay, and then the second song that I've been obsessed with, and this is just like a brief mention of Riley Green's Think Is You Drunk?
Oh, yeah.
We were listening to it yesterday, and I said, oh yeah, he totally interpolated Toby Keith's song, and then at the end, you hear Toby Keith, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
All right, thank y'all for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, talk to you next
Bye.
week. Bye.